Hey, Steve Basic Architect. Yeah, we're out here at our offsite build project. Look what I'm leaning up against. European architectural supplies. Yeah. What's that? Three and a half pallets of European tilt-turn triple glazed UPVC windows. Getting ready to install. Install where? How about our offsite build? So you've seen some of the videos where we have talked about the precast superior wall foundation system. We've worked with Harvest Homes to do all of the above grade wall framing offsite. We also worked with Harvest Homes to do the whole offsite floor assemblies. They built all of the roof trusses. We've had the framers out here putting it all together for a few days. Now we have to do things like apply the rakes. We chose to do a Monopoly style framing here. And when I say Monopoly, what I mean is the wall goes right into the roof. We're going to do a hot roof assembly here. So that's going to tie in very nicely, very easy to maintain continuity in our air barrier. And then we'll do some applied eaves, our applied rakes. You can see we have our 5-car garage on this side, 212. You can see this is all going to considerably increase in height here to the front door and to the garage door. We have a bunch of fill that we'll be bringing in and putting here to get up there. We have our concrete planks, our workshop below. You can see we have the driveway down to the walkout. We'll take a quick walk around. We have our front entryway there with our trusses. We're just waiting to get that all framed up, but you can see all of the rough openings. They're about to get started getting prepped for all of the windows, which will be getting installed here in the next week or so. But you know, one of the beauties of the zip and taping the roof is that we're staying pretty darn dry inside there. Not a whole lot of places. I mean, there's a couple little drips at the valleys and such, but you know, one of the things, if you haven't seen the video about hydrology and about the site, you know, you get a good shot here. You can see how that just hill rises up on the right side of the house here, just bringing all of that water down to the site. That, I think we've dealt in a very successful way. We'll take a walk around and we'll check in on that ledge down there. But we'll just take a quick walk around the house here. And so this is the little side driveway ramp that takes us to the drive out. And again, you know, these are all superior walls, 10 foot tall. We have zip R9 for sheathing on the outside. This is all of our basement insulation there that you're seeing. On the back side of the garage here, this is our garage door to our workshop. We don't have any windows on the back side of the garage. That's all been designated for workbench, etc. We do have a person door into the workshop. And then pretty much from this corner on, we have the house basement, or the house. So garage over there, basement here, hobby room. We have a walkout. We have a bedroom there. We have a couple bedrooms upstairs, mudroom space, powder room space upstairs there. And if you haven't watched, I have a bunch of videos where I've taken tours through the basement, through the upstairs, talked about some of the framing, etc. This is one of the clean outs to the perimeter pipe that runs around the house here. We'll take a quick tour, follow the contours of the house here. But we have a beautiful sunroom here that has some absolutely beautiful views out into the woods there, captured by an abundance of glass. But as we walk around here, all right, I'm stopping. All right, I might be a big guy, I might be a Marine. I hate snakes. Okay? I hate snakes. And there he is. Is he dead? No, he's just really cold. Yeah, his tongue, that's fine. He's behind me now. Yeah, he's really cold. I hate snakes with a passion. So, coming around, you can see here, this is really interesting because the dirt was starting to, relatively dry there. We come around the corner here and you can see we're facing up the hill. This is just a really good example of, understanding what's happening below our feet when we walk on the ground. We have a lot of ledge in this area. You can see this ledge, it cracks up pretty easy, right? It's all this like shale product. But what that means is water can move through it real easy. And it does. So you can see here, all of this ledge that's facing up that hill is wet. And I would suspect that as we come down here, we would find this the wettest here. And you can see, here we actually have dripping water coming down. We have running water down the ledge there. So, we have, even though we have a warranty on this, we're going to put an additional drainage mat on here. We're going to backfill this with stone. We're going to have some relief piping that takes this water and basically moves it around the house here. So, the other thing to understand is that water activity like this is, I won't say it's seasonal in the sense of whether you see it or not, but the rate in which you see it is seasonal, right? We're here, mid-October, probably one of the driest months of the year, right? Where the ground should be pretty much at its driest. And, it would be interesting to stand here, say 6-7 months from now. I would guarantee it would be a totally different scenario here in that we would have a lot more water coming down through there with all the snow melt from up on the hills coming down. So anyways, our superior walls here, again, we'll do some waterproofing on that hillside edge there. We'll do a little less of it as we move over here. And yes, I'm walking slow because I just wanted to see where that guy went. And I don't even see him anymore. So he's on the move, and so am I. Yep, there he is. He's just hanging out there. It's interesting that the snake's out in the middle of the afternoon, given that not a whole lot of sun, as well as just sitting on that cold mud probably isn't as comfortable as sitting on a nice bed of heated stone. But anyway, take a walk back here and we can close this out. So yeah, that's a quick tour of the outside of our off-site build here. So stay tuned. We'll be following this project along all the way to occupancy. So we still got a long way to go, a lot of things to do, a lot of things to talk about. So anyways, I'm Steve Basic, architect. This is our off-site build. Until next time, long live our buildings.